Okay, so brought some apples up, but these girls would rather come over and check out the truck anyway. So, whatever. You guys do that. But just some of these horses are kind of standoffish, and you bring them some of these apples does help. Does help them tame down a little bit. This bay in particular, this young horse has been pretty standoffish, but now she kind of pays attention when I show up, because sometimes I bring apples. She likes the apples, so that's a start. We work with that horse. I can at least get close enough where she'll maybe sniff me. But we'll work on that later. Today I have another issue to deal with. If you watched yesterday's video, or our first stud colt out here, Thunderbolt. It's called Thunder. I like that. Thunderbolt. Oh, it was Clint Eastwood movie. Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, that's what it was. So that's kind of what I named him after. One of Clint's works. But he got bit yesterday. So today, we just want to get a little something on that bite. And I brought some salve. I don't know if that's going to work real good. But I bought some Vetricin too, so I think I can get some of that on him at least. Here for a little Thunderbolt. Got bit pretty good yesterday. I imagine that's pretty sore, so I'm not going to rub around by it. Want to keep the flies off it though, which might not be too bad today because of the cooler temperatures. We'll get some of this Vetricin on here. Hopefully that'll help you get healed up. He got bit pretty good. Got bit pretty good, didn't ya? Somebody got grumpy with you. Give you a pretty good bite, the way it looks. And if it wasn't a bite, it's a pretty good scratch. I'm not sure what he would have got scratched on, but they were up in that northeast corner yesterday over there, so he may have run into the fence up there. There's a brand new fence over there, but it appeared to me to be a bite mark from a mare. And here's Itchy, of course. Hi, Itch. Hi, Itchy. You can see 1, 2, 3 colts are laid out here sleeping. Beautiful day for that too. Don't touch anybody else, just pet me. Kind of like to touch that little zone there. But let's see, that's not the friendly gray there. She's kind of grumpy. That's her colt over here. So I want to be careful. I don't want to get bit. I don't want that sorrel to kick me either. So just not a good place to get on that sorrel. So we'll skip that. I think this is the gray little girl right there. I think that's, no, that's the sugar bar colt. Been getting pretty close to her too. She was licking my fingers yesterday. I'm not going to approach her today. She's on the ground. I don't want to spook any of them. But they're cute. And this one is the sorrel colt that I pulled, the first colt of the year, and I just kind of nicknamed her Spike because of her spiky looking mane. She's a cute little girl too. All these colts turned out to be really good looking. Not sure. That must be Lark, I'm thinking. Can't tell for sure. Gotta be some more of them laying around here in the grass someplace. Yeah, that's Lark. She's going right to her mom over there, the gray's colt. must be one colt, yeah. I think the spike is actually over here behind that roan. And we got the stinger here, the little stinger. Okay, Mama, I'm not gonna bother your colt. She's not the friendliest mare either, but she's her first time. This is her first colt, so maybe a little overprotective, and that's all right. Seems how this little guy got attacked right off the bat. Well, you'll not be able to see that, I'm sure, and I'm not going to zoom in, but there's pheasants flying around out here cackling. They're kind of fun to watch. Nice to see them. That's our state bird here in South Dakota, the ring-necked pheasant. So it's nice to see them around. And here's Spike. I wish she'd let me pet her, but hopefully in a few weeks we're going to get to do that and get them in a pen. And then we can work with them more. She's a really pretty little colt. This whole group of colts that are pretty nice. They all got some chrome. They all look a lot alike when they were born. They had just that really dunnish look to them. But since then they have gotten a little bit more individual colors to each of them. And too many weeds in their fetlock. Everybody's got the weeds from fall. You too, don't you? Yeah. But she is a pretty little girl. Look at all those stripes on her legs. They all have the dun striping on their legs. Pretty girls and boys. Not sure what this little guy will turn out looking like, because every one of them that was born, except for the one sorrel, has pretty much completely changed their look since birth.